where we discuss anything from sports to current events, popular subjects, timeless arguments, and entertainment, and we offer you all a new viewpoint on the world and ourselves. The beat never stops, dude. Before we begin, kindly make sure you follow me on Instagram, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. I use CTNZ as my handle. Let's move on to the subject for today. For the past week or so, or at least the past 2 weeks, Stephen A. Smith has been the talk of the town, and a lot of it is related to the remarks he made on Jasmine Crockett, the U.S. representative. His first remarks were delivered at the beginning. We performed it in a show. Well, Roland Martin resisted. Then he produced more. Diallo Hughley then pushed back against it. Subsequently, Jasmine Crockett began posting comments from P. His most recent remarks, for those of you who haven't heard them, relate to a lot of the topics we'll be discussing today. Listen to what he said just now, which was probably 2 days ago, and then I'll return to the broadcast to continue. Listen to him right here.
Supposed to be sided with the Democrats. Don't you know who I am? I'm a centrist. I'm Stephen A. I'm not married to either side. Don't like either of them. And I believe this particular Democratic Party should be purged. I'm not talking about the individuals. I'm not talking about how, Hakeem Jeffries should go away, or Schumer and AOC or whatever should go away. I'm talking about the apparatus that exists. The leaderless rut that it is. Seemingly no direction. What principled position do you stand on? Etc. You don't have it. You don't have it. Why am I saying this? Not because I want you to lose. It's because I want you to get it together, and legitimately compete with the other side and stop riding the coattails of a last election that you keep living off of, talking about you only lost about 1.5%. When in fact, it's not about that being the reality. It's about where Biden was in 2020 and where you regressed to by 2024. That number was more precipitous. And because I ask these questions, I have to sit here and defend my character for asking a question and saying, is that going to work for you? To be every bit as belligerent as the president? Listen, Gavin Newsom could try that out as the governor of California. He's about to leave office. He's got a term limit out there. He's departing and trying to keep himself relevant for a potential run in 2028. That makes total sense. If you're in Congress now, you got work to do.
Fantastic. You heard what he said then. According to an item I saw this morning, Stephen A. Smith says he is being canceled as a result of Representative Jasmine Crockett's remarks. The ESPN host justified his criticism of the Congresswoman from Texas. After receiving criticism for remarks he made regarding Jasmine Crockett, Mr. Stevens spoke out, claiming he was being unfairly singled out. He addressed criticism that he had disrespected Crockett during his Sirius XM satellite radio show. He claimed that the fury over his comments had gotten out of control. The one thing that I would never allow to happen is for someone to intimidate me and try to organize people against me in order to silence what I have to say. Put a bump on that. I'm not constructed that way. According to him, he said, "Keep going." Smith labeled his detractors' criticism immature, claiming it led to internet demands to cease supporting his show. "That's shameful to call for a rally to cancel me," he added, adding that he had no intention of changing his stance. Smith then played the initial video that sparked the dispute again. He asked whether Crockett's rhetoric, which is frequently directed at Republicans, is benefiting her constituency. They then restate a few of his remarks. Additionally, he urged Crockett to have a long-term perspective. "Isn't it about winning?" he said. "Isn't the goal to finish it?" He remarked, what could result from implying her talent? A position in Congress as a leader, a Senate candidacy, or a judgeship? Smith neglected to disclose that Representative Jasmine Crockett had the receipts, even if her tone is being criticized. She was all right before Congress. It continued by saying a couple more things after that. You guys may read about it and go look for the article for yourself. What am I thinking? Here, Stephen A. Smith is acting like the victim. And it's just crazy. I mean, it's simply insane. He is acting like a victim. That is the top priority. The second is number deter. Politics is what this is. People will undoubtedly hold strong opinions. We once produced a Charlie Kirk video. People began unsubscribing in droves. It was politics, so I wasn't surprised by it. It divides people. It's similar to religion, really. Oh no. So people will undoubtedly hold some strong opinions. People will undoubtedly say, don't listen to him. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. Naturally, when someone disagrees with you, they will act in this way. Are you kidding me? In fact, expect more of it. The more you learn about this, the more I realize that my father used to tell me something about this. Before you do anything, he advised, make sure you have your eyes open. What does that mean? Recognize the advantages and disadvantages of the particular action you are taking. There are advantages and disadvantages to even this graphic portion that we are now creating. Yes, it might attract some new viewers, but it might also turn off some of our existing audience. Everything has advantages and disadvantages. What were your thoughts? Man, I don't like what he said, but Stephen A. Smith is a decent man. You're just going to walk in there and start talking about your political beliefs. No, that is not how it works. That is not how it works. People will disagree with you if they don't agree with what you say.
Also, are you kidding about politics? Vehemently. Did you fail to notice Jimmy Kimmel's fate? Did you not watch it, after all? Some people didn't see anything wrong with Jimmy Kimmel's remarks, while others did, to the point that he momentarily lost his job. That's your politics, sweetie. Therefore, you claim that others are attempting to cancel you, but really, isn't that not the case, bro? Don't support this guy because of his views, people are saying. And Stephen A. Smith is not the only one who has that trait. It's simply the way things are. This is even evident in sports. Man, please don't go watch that person. He hates LeBron. Oh, keep your eyes off that guy over there. He's a LeBron. He loves Jordan. Oh, don't keep an eye on that guy. He is a Kobe saint. Who is unaware of this? Who is unaware of that? Oh man, they're trying to unfairly criticize me. He said, it's not mature, that isn't immature. Bro, politics is just that, and that's just what it is. There will be individuals who agree with you if you take the political stage and begin debating something. Get his ass off the stage, people who don't. Remove him from the stage. However, it appears that you chose to enter the kitchen even though you weren't prepared for the heat there. You're talking about Jasmine Crockett, and you're saying that she handles more heat than you do because of the way she speaks and this and this and this. Yes, she is under greater pressure than you are. Indeed, she has said more hurtful things about herself than you have. And you're there pointing fingers at the woman saying, oh, she's dealing with more than you. You didn't think of it that way, did you? All you need to do is sit up and discuss these topics. ESPN is the one that pays you. Your salary is coming from Sirius XM, huh? She was elected to the position. That seat could be taken away from her. So she's more scrutinized and has greater stakes than you. Additionally, she is a woman who is fighting, a woman. She's getting to her feet and fighting fearlessly. And your entire argument is, hey, why are you speaking in this manner? Why are you speaking that way? You're in the jungle, my guy. There are bears and tigers and lions. Oh my! In order to combat these lions and bears with a spoon, you wanted to go out there like that? Oh, I see. You should act a little more professional. Your manner of speaking has to be a little more polite. Yes, exactly, correct. Because acting like a damn pacifist is how you get things done these days. Here, who are we kidding? At the moment, politics is a game of violence and force. Are you aware of the events taking place on Capitol Hill? The Republicans are not going anywhere. Democrats are not bud. This isn't the moment to offer me a hug and a kiss or to put on the kumbaya. Are you kidding me? And you may have initially claimed that others were telling you that you ought to be fired because you weren't prepared to face the consequences. You were discussing her speech patterns and methods of carrying out her duties, but you weren't criticizing the president's speech patterns, low-key calling folks. None of that was mentioned by you. And the sole reason you provide for not bringing that up is that, well, he's the president. So power makes right. Simply yield to authority and accept whatever it does to you. Bro, that's not American. That isn't American. The First and Second Amendments are in place for this reason. Why do you suppose they have those measures in place in case the government takes control of it at some point? Hey, is this on? To paraphrase Rod Parker. Man, hurry up, we all know this. Avoid acting like a victim because you're not being paid for saying all of this. Nothing, 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 nothing. Take care of everything that comes with it while you're gathering amens. You want to discuss this type of topic and address all of its associated issues. It will continue if you keep going. You are not the only person who has been requested to cancel. You're not alone either. Many folks are experiencing it. Greetings from the political arena and planet. Get ready for more because there will be more soon. These are my opinions. Please share your opinions in the comment section below, and we'll see you at the next one. I'm leaving. Calm.